So this one was kind of interesting. This was announced at a weird timing. We thought it was pretty funny, but these things happen.
Well, what is it for those who are listening?
It's a new Sega Saturn magazine called Sega Powered by some of the guys that worked on Saturn and Sega Power back in the day.
Right, Saturn Power and Sega Power.
Yeah, so this is a UK publication. This basically came about like these guys just wanted to make a Saturn magazine, a new magazine that sort of focuses on all things Saturn, old and new. It's like all-encompassing Saturn. And these have like some heavy hitters attached to it. So Dean Mortlock, Neil Randall, Paul Monahan? Is that his name? Monahan?
I think so.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm pretty bad with names, but and then and Mark Jowett. All these guys are either mega fans or just in the industry for years, both contemporary and retro. So these guys sort of know their stuff, and it's interesting. I'm excited to see what they come up with. But basically launched a Kickstarter. I think the goal was £7,000.
They reached it today. It was funded.
Yeah, reached it and exceeded it. Exceeded it. But yeah, it has a lot of power behind it. People, it's Sega Power DC UK, Maximum Power Podcast, and Sega Mags. The guy that's collecting them. His name Mark Jowett.
Mark Jowett, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the Kickstarter basically it is sort of advertising the magazine as monthly issues. So each of them will contain about at least 80 pages per issue of content. And if you really want to see some like concept of it and like the idea, there's a 16-page sampler in the project itself you can click on, or in the article we did a link to it.
Yes.
But yeah, there's some really cool tiers for pledges you can have, all the way from $3 for a digital copy of the first issue, all the way to like an 80-pound mega bundle that comes with 1 through 12 issues of the magazine, monthly newsletters, a mini Genesis cartridge with the Sega Power logo on it, and a ton of other stuff. And it's just really interesting. So I mean I do have to be straightforward. There are risks to Kickstarters in general. I mean, there's always risks. That's what the point of it is. You're not buying the magazine. You're kickstarting it to make it happen. So it's like you're investing in it in a different way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, when I wrote it, it was only at about $62 as the article's written. But then exceeded the goals, and it has exceeded. So it's definitely going to happen now. I did find it interesting because I know a lot of people have been comparing it to what we're doing with the SHIRO magazine and saying, oh, should I get this one or that one? But I just want to say personally that there's no competition. These are two different products here. Yeah. We're not going to be a monthly magazine. And I know Dave probably could go more into that.
Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, we're not, we are a fanzine. We are powered. We are community powered. Let's just put it like that way. We may not be Sega powered, but we are community powered, and we're much more interested in like what's going on in the community. And obviously, like not that much is going on in 1 month to be able to put out a new magazine every month. I mean, definitely we seek to focus on retrospectives and memories and good solid writing. But again, like we also are very much a pirate publication, There's nothing proper or professional about us, and we're proud of that. We just really want to pump up this community and make it be about the folks who are doing shit in the community today, and just celebrate them and that's kind of what it's about. Like I think that this is exciting. I mean, personally, this Sega Power thing is just the kind of thing I would throw my money at. I'm a huge magazine fan, and a lot of my favorite mags are UK based publications. So definitely, if I think they mentioned that they were able to sort out the the overseas shipping kind of thing, so maybe an option for us in the United States to get a subscription to this mag. But
yeah, it's about $30 per issue, $30 additional, £30. So,
but again,
what I saw on the Kickstarter, I'm assuming there's going to be shipping on top of that.
Probably,
From what I saw, it looks like if you want a physical copy, it's going to be like $7 for the first issue. which is kind of cheap for this size publication.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, and that's good because, you know, something like this, that's a good, fair price. And I mean, it should be affordable, you know, for people. It shouldn't, I think that's totally reasonable. I mean, with SHIRO magazine, I think really we just want as many people to be able to read it as possible and enjoy it. So, I mean, I think with our digital edition, it's probably going to be free or next to free, because more than anything, we're going to be promoting a lot of the projects that are going on in the Saturn community. And, you know, I mean, if XL2 and Emerald Nova and, you know, Xenos and Ponut and countless others are busting their asses creating games for free, you know, for the community to play, you know, then we're going to bust our asses to create content for the community to enjoy. And, you know, it shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. So, I mean, I think that's the whole spirit of our publication, is that it's like, it is definitely a fanzine and it's like a pirate publication. And I mean, of course, there is no such thing as free. So, I mean, for a physical thing, yeah, you're going to have to pay for it. But I think for the digital one, you know, it should definitely be, it's definitely going to be free for our Patreon supporters for sure. And I mean, I think I would kind of like to make it free for everyone to enjoy personally.
We'll see what's going on. We still are in the works of that. I know we have a lot of logistics we have to run through.
Mm-hmm. But so, I mean, you know, it's not discouraging to know that we don't have the experience of a magazine behind us, because I mean, here you've got a homebrew developer who is not a game developer, who's pushing the Saturn beyond the limits that anybody thought was possible, and he's not a professional. You know, in fact, a few years ago, he wasn't even developing games. Like, he cut his teeth on the Joe engine, and now he's like pushing the Saturn further than we thought. So there's nothing wrong with not being professional. You learn as you go, and you hone your experience, and if anything, you've got influences, but you're also able to kind of like think outside the box and be like, by not being conventional, we're just saying we're not doing it like everybody else does it. You know, we're just kind of doing it differently.
Yeah, and I mean, even the people that worked on this magazine that are professional, I mean, they had to start out somewhere. So I mean,
yeah.
Well, we don't have all that experience behind us. We can obviously get it by doing this. So,
but I think what I've seen from this, it looks incredibly slick, and it's very impressive. And I wish them all the best of luck. I don't think they're going to need it. They've got tons of professionals, like I said, behind this, and they know what they're doing. So I know they're going to create something good.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I'm
we're
probably definitely
definitely
a couple issues of this.
Yeah, for sure.